Please stop spending so much money on your continuous glucose monitors. If you are paying more than $100 a month for your continuous glucose monitors in 2026, then you're spending too much. You're spending more than you need to. Because even if your insurance won't cover it, you can still cash pay for any of these continuous glucose monitors and pay less than $100 a month. And I'm going to show you how. Today, we're going to look at the true cost of these continuous glucose monitors and 4 ways that I can save you money. So first, my name is Karen Kennedy. I'm a functional nutritionist, and I specialize in helping people use these continuous glucose monitors to really improve their blood sugar. And if you like this kind of content, please click subscribe. So 4 key points to help you save money on your CGMs. The first one, use the manufacturer's coupon, especially if you're using a prescription continuous glucose monitor like the G7 or the Freestyle Libre. All you have to do is search manufacturer's coupon for X and X CGM, and that's going to save you a ton of money, and you take that coupon to the pharmacy. That's one of the most important ones. Number 2, the over-the-counter ease. Now, over-the-counter means these are the CGMs that you don't need a prescription for. Right now in the US, it's the Dexcom Stelo and the Abbott Lingo. Now, these can be the same price and sometimes a little more expensive than the prescription CGMs. However, this is something to factor in. You don't have to go see your doctor to get a prescription in order to do this. And many of us have to pay extra money to see our doctor to get that prescription if they prescribe it at all. And then you have to go to the pharmacy every month to get your CGMs. So if you're not going to be using a CGM for that long, you might save money and a lot of hassle going the over-the-counter route. So think about that. And now the over-the-counter Stelo and Lingo, they cost you $90 to $100 per month, and you can lower that price. This is number 3, and there's 2 ways to interpret this. You can lower that price by getting a membership, like a subscription. So they give you 2 sensors per month, and that just keeps coming and keeps billing you automatically. That does lower the price, but this is going to get into the 4th tip. Sometimes it can be hard to get out of a subscription if you're not happy with it. We've all been there. So I think you might do better just ordering 1 month at a time, and then you can stop more easily when you want to. And also, you might do better using your continuous glucose monitor strategically for a shorter period of time, right? So that takes us to number 4. And number 4 is the thing that I think causes you to waste the most money on your continuous glucose monitors. And this is not having a strategy, not having a plan, not knowing how to interpret your data. Because if you don't, I have seen people use a CGM for 6 months a year, and they still don't really know how to interpret their data. They don't know what it means. They can't put it together with their other labs, and they're not making a plan to get real measurable results. So I suggest to people that rather than spending the money, hundreds every month for 6 to 12 months, in 4 to 12 weeks of using a CGM, so 1 to 3 months, you can get all the data you need to do this and then stop paying for CGMs. But you need to have a plan, a strategy, and learn how to interpret these things. And here's the pitch. That is why I wrote the book, Hack Your Blood Sugar. Hack Your Blood Sugar is the CGM user guide you wish came with these things. And it teaches you not only how to use the hardware, how to get it on, make it stick, share your data and all that stuff, but also how to interpret your data, how to understand the accuracy issues, the issues with calibration, and then how to combine that with your labs to figure out what your metabolic, your glucotype is, and how to develop strategies that make measurable differences in your blood sugar, right? So you combine 1 to 3 months of buying these CGMs with the strategies in this book, and that is what's going to save you money, right? So I hope this was helpful. And if you want more information, what I recommend you do is I'm going to link to a blog post with a lot of pricing information about CGMs in 2026. And also my last video that went into detail on this. And remember to go for this manufacturer's coupon and look those up on the internet. Okay? So I hope you like this content. And if you did, please remember to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.